Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 20th anniversary 80% race for everyone's favorite Tony Hawk game, Pro Skater 4. I'm the Packle, and I am joined by one of the racers today because I am a little under the weather. How you doing, Saul?
Hey, this if this isn't your favorite Tony Hawk game, then you're wrong, unfortunately, but that's okay. I mean, I've grown as a person and I've learned to accept that, people have wrong opinions sometimes.
It do be like that. It do be like
Yeah.
that.
It's like, oh yeah, dude, American Wasteland's so sick, dude. Yeah, bro, for sure.
Or Underground 1 or something.
I like Underground One, but like, if you say Underground One's your favorite game, it's fine. Like I won't be mad at you. But if you say pretty much anything other than Tony Hawk 4 and Underground One, it's like, all right, dude, you're a dork. For like, just in general, if you're speedrunning, that's a different thing. For like speedrunning, you can just pick any game and I won't blame you too hard unless like it's American Wasteland or something.
Or Pro Skater 5.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but no one's speedrunning Pro Skater 5 really, so
Well, this is just going to be any percent race today. Unfortunately, we couldn't get it looks like we couldn't get enough people for 100% because that's forever long category and it's hard. So it's
yeah,
fine.
Ace and Adeline just fucking they were just
Well,
like
she has
they
work.
peace out. No, 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 it's
He,
fine, but
he needs
I'm still gonna call her out, but still, if Ace was down.
competition. Yeah, it's just gonna be 80%. So hope you guys enjoy. They have a couple other racers along with what you see on screen. You go just go to the directory, go to the Discord, you'll be able to see everything on there. We're getting ready to get started in just a moment. I have to force start this somehow. I forgot how to do it. I think I have to join, force start it, and then I think that's how it's working.
If TH wins today, the Phillies win today. That's all I'll say. I think TH should win. He's the only one that's been playing. Maybe Kami. I don't know what Kami's been up to, man.
Okay. So apparently racetime.gg, you have to like. I thought I was gonna start on time and I can just force start it. Nah, everyone has to do ready up.
Oh, well, I didn't sign up on there, so that's fine.
So we'll get that in a moment. Uh, I thought it would be a bit better than that, but whatever. All right, everyone's ready. We're getting start ready in 30 seconds. It's time to get started, dude. This is gonna be great.
How many people is there? Five, six, seven?
Uh, 4 on screen. I think we have another 3 or 4 that is on the Discord, not streaming, or not in the race lobby, something like that.
Okay.
So we
Okay.
got a good number. Okay, getting ready. 2, 1, and it begins.
Started early.
Even, yeah, that's fine.
Try talking to some of the guys with the arrows over their heads.
First goal's coming up. It's 40K,
Hey,
pretty
what's up, man?
easy. No one has issues with this one. Straight into combo. I just realized I've never commentated while playing on stream, so this is gonna
It's
be
fine.
good.
So this is college, everyone's favorite level. Mostly because, well, everyone gets stuck here per usual. Um,
Yeah,
it's fairly simple in terms of the goals. This is kind of like basic combo, basic skate, basic stuff compared, especially compared to later levels where it starts getting a little bit crazy. But there's a lot of sub optimizations here that it kind of gets insane kind of quickly.
yeah, I would say that the goals themselves are easy from a casual
Yo,
standpoint, but there's a lot of like yeah, nuanced movement here that will catch you out and stuff like that.
my bad.
Like stuff like that where I just bounced that off that wall, it's like you're too early on the wall, right? That'll just happen to you. Banners is like the first, I would say, major reset point for a lot of people. Because of that right there, that little drop down. It's not like a drop down 45, but like you can like down warp, you can just miss the banner, you can fall off, and it's enough time loss to make your reset if you're going for a decent time. Going into college skate, which is probably one of the best goals in the game,
Way
just
to
like
go.
pure movement wise. Just like the speed you can get. There's a bonk that you can do that I forgot to go for. That's like really fun to do. Like the IO for this is like amazing. And if like anyone wants to get into 20 Hawk 4 speedrunning, just like play the college skate. And you're gonna
Yeah, I
have a
think
good
that was
time.
like my first IO as well. It's so intricate and so much to it. I think I had world record 1.2.
Yeah,
Back
it's a
in the
great
early
IO.
days of IOs. It's a
Yeah,
fun
it's a
little
great
IO.
IO. Yeah, for sure.
For those wondering and who have not been around the scene too much, Pro Skater 4 on PC does not have drop down by default. It does on PS2, but this is like I think what the Xbox port or something like that, and for whatever reason that didn't have it either. So we just decided as a community to allow drop down. Because it adds so much to the game. There's so much micro stuff you can do and so much cool stuff you can do with it as well. And then it kind of brings more parity to between this and consoles. Like you could definitely see a difference in terms of like overall skill between those who don't do drop down and those who do, because there's a lot of really cool stuff that you can do with it. You'll Pro Skater 4 is Thug 1 and I believe Thug 2 also have drop down enabled as mods, but in Pro Skater 4 it's definitely the most powerful and the most optimized from it.
Yeah, dozens are sick. I'm sure there's more stuff you could do in the later games that people just don't do. I mean, I see a lot of drop down strats in Thug 1 for sure. But
It used to be not a whole lot, but I think it's getting more optimized especially by Perbik and Schnaz and
yeah,
Frankie.
for sure.
Added more got added. It just like it is like as soon as it got added on this, it was apparent. The other games it was taking a little bit.
Hey, you're back?
Project Date especially has been adding more drop down strats over time because it's
Dude, that was so good.
you can
Seriously,
do all
seriously,
sorts
so
of cool
good.
speed tech, but
You also didn't mention inline race, but inline race is it's got like slow boosts in it that you can miss, and you lose like almost 2 seconds doing it the slow boosts off of them. So I would say pretty important goal for if for fast college times. And floats, you can floats. It's pretty strange due to like reverse storage and stuff like that. You can skip all those gaps.
yeah, for whatever reason, if you revert, it stores an extra increment or two, and the more you do reverts, it increments higher. Then if you land, such as you've seen right here with B, oh no, she failed. Then it counts an extra gap or 2 or 3. It's really strange. It's very very wonky how it works.
Dude, I got mad Tony Hawk 3 brain right now. These menus are not agreeing with me. I'm just like trying to click quit the game instead of like end goal. Another fun goal. San Francisco skate.
I think most of the skates in this game are pretty.
Yeah, even the ones that
fun.
aren't timed, like the shipyard skate's really good.
That one's not timed.
Yeah.
Nah, should
What?
be. Yeah, I know.
I know there's a handful of goals. I didn't realize that was one of them.
Yeah, I know. Shipyard skate's really like probably one of the best skate goals. It's not timed. So good.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. Cute little strat here. You can just mix it up. You can just do a 540 and then grind drop down. You can even miss the special manual and just wait for the grind to come in on the trick string and you'll have 50k. But 540 is sick in this game. It's really fast. Yeah, you can do it while spinning too, so you can do like 540s like super easily. 360 540s in a really tight pinch.
Yeah, I didn't
So that was
realize
like one of
I didn't, the
the
frame data on that one it was insane when it was first starting to get introduced. I was like, how the hell do you land that quick?
yeah, it's really good. I mean, it's one of the reasons, one of the few reasons that like we were able to take so much time off the ampersand time because of 540 strats, man. Like you can just do them anywhere. You can pretty much always spin them, and if you're not spinning them, like you're just playing wrong. Like you can do a 180 540 anywhere. Like if you can do a 540, you can do a 180 540. It's that good. Because you can just do it while spinning, right? Like that's the whole thing.
So this level is coming up in a later goal, but this is like the first instance of a level where FPS kind of matters a bit. The game is uncapped by default, which for ILs it is beneficial, but for RTA, for when you have a higher frame rate, the physics of the game and some things don't count as well, just change entirely. There's a manual goal coming up that especially has that problem that play people, and usually you have to use like an FPS like limiter just to at least make it consistent.
I have no idea if I even have it on. I'm gonna be honest. I think I forgot to turn on frame limiter.
Oh man, he's
But,
about to
yeah.
find out, and he's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Coming over here with Saul, what he's doing right here is super sketch. If you sketch a car, then you start grinding back and forth like this. You just go flying for a moment of time.
That's the type of sketch you want to get with uncapped frames. So I think I might be fucked.
I didn't know super sketch got affected by it too.
Yeah,
Over it.
anything with speed will is this game just has a very
Well, it's like 10
interesting
seconds of
relationship
that.
with frames and speed. That's all I'll say about that. And so anything where you're affecting your own speed will get affected by the like the frame limit cap and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure I have frame number off, unfortunately. With that revert there that I just did, where like I landed and the revert like didn't count towards my combo. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. But it's fine.
Well, he'll wing it.
Yeah.
Or not. We'll see. This is the goal coming up that can
so
fuck you up
yeah.
if you
Right.
have
There
bad
you go.
frames.
That's all that matters.
It's gonna.
Yep, there you go. Yeah.
It doesn't
This
have it
game
on
was great.
super rusty too. I'm just gonna miss this for a while.
Now Saul's frame limiter is not
I'll give
working.
everyone else a
Dude.
chance to catch
Take
up.
the lead.
I think
Oh,
TH finally
God.
got it, so we. H was a grind this game, man.
All right, we did it.
Nice.
We freaking did it.
The Saul limiter.
I'm on to them now.
It's actually just like it's like weighted armor. He's just handicapping himself right now.
I deserve it.
It's actually just like
I should know what it feels like to play on cap, and I should have noticed immediately, but it's just been so long, you know.
yeah. Well, you haven't really played this a whole lot since your 8% record.
Yeah, I've touched it up here and there. I did a couple of ILs.
But not like RTA.
Nah, not at all. Actually, I haven't done RTA this in a while.
So
Since
is it-
last marathon.
Gotcha. So quick note about the competitions as well. For every competition except for Shipyard, you can, if you have a combo and you end the combo through the menu, no matter what you have, even if you have doing like a flat ground Indy 900, it'll still count it. You've seen like right there with TH. He's doing like a flat ground Indy 900, is giving him like a bazillion points. He just ends the goal or ends the run, and it gives him like an easy, silver. What you need just need is bronze for competitions in this game.
Yeah, it doesn't track golds or anything like that, so you can even for all goals, or all AM goals, you can get away with bronze medals.
This crane is really strange. Its hitbox is all over the place. IL for this one is weird, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, sometimes you're like nowhere near the freaking thing, and it'll count over the bulldozer. So
Yeah, that's what happened with the TH. He was like all the way to the left of it, and it's like, yeah,
Yeah.
that's enough. It's like, okay.
very strange.
Do we know why Shipyard does that for competitions? I don't know. I think the fun theory I've heard was that maybe it was like one of those things that an intern figured it out just for Shipyard, and they didn't like
Yeah.
him. He got fired or
Hey,
something.
guys.
I don't know.
Hey guys, I think the shipyard comp's wrong. Yeah, shut up, dude.
We shipped this
No
game in
one
like
cares,
5
dude.
days. Who fucking cares?
I did the bonk when I missed 900 because I forgot what input I had it on.
Whoa.
So yeah, there's a
missed
bonk
the
there for
A.
100k in Alcatraz. Kind of cute.
Yeah, that one's been an extremely easy bonk too.
Yeah, it's a guaranteed bonk for sure. And I
There's
just
a
held all-
couple bonks like the going back to skate college. There's a bonk you can do for optimizing getting up to one of the skate letters. I can't remember which one. I think it's the A.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
And that one is not as free.
Nah, that one's
You have to time that one really well because you're essentially just bonking up against the rail. But that one's like you're bonking against the rail, but it's like it's right there, so you don't have to do anything. You just run into it.
Just sloppy dunk.
yeah. Every bonk. I mean, some of those are easier to bonk than others.
Quick
I
turn
missed
around,
a
I did.
missed a dude. Missed a couple dudes. Nice fat rails are easier to bonk. And like there's like really thin rails in this game as well that are harder and stuff like that. Taller rails are harder. They're just different timings, depending on how short or tall the rails are as well.
Just play that slow.
Those gonna count.
He's just going on to. Oh, never mind. I thought he was getting ready. He has another 2 goals here. I lied. He's getting close to heading on to Shipyard, everyone's favorite
Yeah,
level.
dude, Shipyard.
Shipyard.
Shipyard. Listen, I mean, it's hard, but I think it's
Alright,
I think once you play this game long enough, it becomes just another one of I don't know. It's just long, right? So there's more goals where you can mess up and ruin your run.
I
But
feel like it's
eventually
a.
you get
I
pretty
feel
good
like
at it.
I feel like it's like one of those levels that when you're first starting out, it can ruin your day.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, and honestly, if you're just starting out, you probably shouldn't put too much stock into like losing runs or losing a minute in Shipyard or whatever. Like it'll come.
Yeah, that's probably like one of the last levels you really truly optimize. What in the world happened to be there? She just wall rid something and it just
Oh
knocked
yeah,
her off. That was weird.
she does a like an alternate strategy for that combo. It's a bit faster, but it's a bit scarier for sure. I'm gonna totally mess up Snake Run, by the way.
Yeah, good old slalom run. It's something for sure. This one, I think a lot of people have trouble with this one when they're first starting out. It's weird on the movement, and it's not. It's like one of those things you just kind of have to feel out and just practice and just play.
Never mind. The greatest of all time.
We have to go here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. My head is so massive, Packle. It's insane.
This Misty Flip. Wow! Damn, rip TH. Misty Flip here is a trick. There's been like 400 different strategies been found for this one. Like, I think at one point we just bonelessed over it, found out that it doesn't really work super well. But if you just jump over it like that for whatever reason, get more height.
Yeah, if you do a pipe out there, which is just like doing an ollie at the base of the QP and then doing an ollie again. So if you like ollie at a QP, like while you're on the QP, you'll notice that you'll get sucked back down to the ground. In that window is when you do your second ollie, and what that does is that it gives you just like way more height out of the QP. But you can just there's like I said, there's not 100 different ways. There's like 5 different ways of doing that one, and some range from really easy to not so easy. You can like quick turn and get enough speed, like right at the start of the goal. Yeah, I don't know. You can just air out, like just press up and then do the Misty Flip, no problem. The pipe out is just great because you don't lose speed. It's like the pipe outs themselves are just like inherently fast, and you're closer to Miss Ramos by the end of the goal.
We have some Miss
Also,
Ramos love in chat.
Yeah, dude, can we get some Citrus Queens in chat?
Unfortunately, is that an emote? I don't have that.
No, yeah, it's just
What's Bixer?
shit. That dude's cool. All right, dude.
This is Ramos.
We haven't talked about Kona too much. This one is a level.
What? The
No, yeah, Kona's pretty straightforward, fortunately.
Yeah, I don't really know a whole like there's some sick IL tech here, but like this stuff you wouldn't really necessarily do in an RTA run, of
Yeah.
course. There's not really any gotcha goals in this one except for slalom.
Yeah, Miss Ramos. Speaking of Miss Ramos, she's got like the best 2 movement goals in Kona for sure. That you do in RTA anyway, or do in any percent. Looks like TH is winning. I see him.
Yeah, he's getting comfortable lead right now.
just played it safe there.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna spend a lot of my time in Shipyard, unfortunately, because while I am saying like, oh yeah, dude, it's not that bad. Reality is like if you're not practicing Shipyard, you're gonna have a tough time.
There's
Just
I know
not,
rivets.
you know?
Rivets especially is like one of those ones that will fuck you up when you're first starting off because especially that one rivet at the end the corner going to the last like bunch.
Yeah.
You miss that jump, you get like spawn in a weird spot. Of course, you can't get off your board, so you have to like somehow maneuver your skitter around. You'll probably have to end up doing a combo at the end because of it.
Yeah, it's a
I
thing a
know.
lot of players take for granted when they start playing this game when they come off of Thug 1 or Thug 2 is cavemans, man. Like drifting into grinds is like you know, it's a pretty big crutch for those games. So like when you find out that you can't just like caveman and like magnetize to a rail and you're like, oh yeah, I can't recover, you know.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the things that will get you for a little bit. Definitely got me, especially
Yeah, I
ever
don't,
since I started playing this.
Alright,
Like
we'll go to
after
shipyard.
my height of my Thug 1 days, coming to
yeah,
this
like
was
you're
like
like
it
the
was
thug
a
one
learning curve.
guy,
Especially ever since I started playing this, like after my
but you get used to
height
it.
of my
You get better the more you
yeah, you
play.
can't air drift in Thug 2. Thanks, Andy.
I mean, yeah, but
Love
it's
you,
like
Andy.
cavemanning is still like better, you know, than like not having caveman.
Yeah,
Say.
makes things a little bit easier and makes more sense.
Yeah.
Plus, it introduced bus slaps, everyone's favorite mechanic. Makes things a little bit easier and makes more sense. Plus, it introduced bus slaps. Yeah, you two are. He's a goal. TH is a goal ahead of you, doing rivets right now. So coming right here and this jump right here, that one it looks easy. When you're first kind of learning the movement in this game and kind of trying to get the hang of things, you'll probably miss that one up a little bit.
I missed it
That
right
one,
now.
that one messed up a lot of people, especially me. See, it's
Oh,
again, it looks easy when you're first starting off. You just need to get the hang of it. That's a
Yeah,
lot
we
of
get
goals
some
on
double
Shipyard.
slaps here.
That's one of the ones that kind of gets you at the beginning. Nice bail, by the way.
also, yeah, you have like no time on this goal, so like any mess up is a reset, just like that.
That's one of the ones that kind of gets you at the beginning. Nice bail, by the way.
I haven't missed
right.
rivet in so long.
Damn it, dude.
So the boy right there, the Bowie, whatever. Can't speak
The
for that. Don't mind
boy,
me. The boy. What's up, the boy? The boy. You can actually slap that one multiple times. If you go B
Slap the boy.
strats, you can knock it down all 5 in one go. That's if you like them in the FPS by a lot and just like alternate jump and grind on the same like alternate frames. You realistically you could easily get 2. I think I've seen a 3 a few
I know you
times.
can do all 5 at once.
That one's really hard for sure. 4, I don't think I've ever seen in like a real time setting.
Nah, you can. Yeah, I got in 3 like
It's
twice.
not even good to get a 4 honestly, because you have to go, you'd have to like swing back around anyway. So it's like it's good to get like what 2,
2, 2, 1.
2, 1. Yeah, 2, 2, 1 is probably the best. I had to think about that for a second.
You can get 3, 2. I mean, if you're like, you know, if you get super lucky, of course. I mean, that's the IL strat. You get 3, 2. But yeah, B's like the most notorious IL cheater of all time for sure.
Yeah, I don't know why
not-
she's not banned. Unfortunate.
Yeah. B's like the most notorious IL cheater of all time.
Ooh, these bones as well. Like that last one can just if you have bad height, then you can just knock you
I
down.
just didn't ollie because I'm a noob.
Containers also dumb. Is definitely some ways to speed it up, but the problem about this goal is if you mess it up, you have to watch this entire cutscene, and
How
it's
to do
long.
this goal. Wait.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Oh no!
Wow, I messed it up.
Oh, dude,
No. He mistimed the spine
Not good.
transfer.
Nice, dude.
That's what I mean. You just fall.
Yeah, it happens sometimes.
It is not forgiving on that goal. The first way you saw him doing, where he just wall right and just jumped over the gap, that's like the optimal way. Spine transfer is safer, but if you spine transfer way too early, it will punish you and just make you just air out. Damn, he lost like 25 seconds of that alone.
Yeah, that's like I was like really behind TH. I'm like catching up just because he missed that. Kind of crazy. Kind of quirky.
So those competition I was talking about before, kind of just had to end the combo. Again, that's not super hard. Like just 2 or 3 special tricks, easy bronze. So it's not too much slower. Just one of those things that can maybe catch you off guard. You're not paying attention. If you're on autopilot or whatever. This is probably one of the coolest movement techs in the game, in my opinion. Like, there's like so much intricate stuff you can do here for inventorying the containers. Because you have to get L21. If you just watch like the IL, it's kind of mesmerizing in a way, because you just kind of like smoothly just kind of going around hitting all the containers in this one easy line. One small mess up there from TH, but he's still able to hit it. That one also can catch people at the beginning. There's
Yeah,
a
it's-
theme here with
I
Shipyard,
mean,
by the way.
yeah, you can miss it even if you're like really good at this game. Even if you're well practiced, like it just happens.
This is a cool strat. I don't remember who found it for the heel flip invert. So I apologize, but essentially what you're supposed to do is go up on the container and do the heel flip special trick. What you can do instead is do what you did there, fall down, revert, manual, and grind around, and then drop down on the other side of the bowl, and it'll still count it. Because that's what it's kind of looking for the trigger. It's not looking for you actually splitting the container itself. Because that's what it's kind of looking for the trigger. It's not looking for you actually splitting the container itself.
Well, their lunch delivery. The risk there comes with flying out into the water after the goal.
Oh
Getting
yeah,
a good
that one.
angle into rune.
Yeah, that because yeah, it's very easy to mess that one up too. It's it's not a great area to move around in.
Okay, dude.
What am I doing?
What is what is this combo from TH?
Jeez,
Okay, he finally got it. He tried to do some flatland 540s and it wasn't going well.
Oh yeah. Nah, yeah,
It's
you
not
gotta.
that free. It's not that free.
Yeah, I'll try it too. I'll try it too for the fans.
So right here is
I'll try it too.
First try train.
that trick what he just saw there with the manual of the train. That one's probably one of the most infamous goals of Shipyard. It's hitbox. You're supposed to manual like segments of it and just jump off, but the trigger is notorious for being a bitch and just not counting things. It's very easy to mess that one up for sure.
What do you mean, Packboy just got it first try?
It's it's that easy. Just
Messed
do
up
it.
the
I
Japan
missed
over
a
the
goal.
mountain. That's unfortunate.
Where are you, goal? Did I miss? Oh, dude, I missed high combo. It's sick.
Oh, you missed that one.
Yeah.
Rip.
Jeez.
How'd you miss that one? That was like on the way over there, isn't it?
I just forgot to hit restart. Probably where I should have, or not restart. Custom checkpoint or whatever.
Oh, gotcha. So that's like on the way to the high score goal.
Okay, dude. No, it's
Oh, rip.
you gotta like reset to it. You set a checkpoint there at the beginning of the level. It is kind of out of the way, but it sets you up for the high score.
We got a raid in from Jens. Appreciate the raid. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Pro Skater 4 80% race for the 20th anniversary. It's a
Oh,
good
Johnny
one so
Depp
far.
is. Oh,
He's just moving right now.
I wonder how the other
It's
guys
not
are doing.
ideal, but
That's what I'm
do
checking
what
right
you
now.
gotta do, I guess.
Ural's not having a great time in Shipyard. ZK is also in Shipyard. He's on PB pace. Hog. There we go.
There you go.
Ural's not having a great time in Shipyard. Let's see. I think Finn is also in this. I'm checking right now.
Yeah, Finn's in here in this race.
Let's see. I think Finn is also in this. I'm checking right now.
Yeah, Finn's in here.
So far, so good. So, what? How? Talk to me about London.
One of the other short levels we do. This combo can be pretty tough because these guys running more tech trick, or not tech trick, but like he teaches you how to do flat ground tricks in this level too. That's kind of cute. What else? Yes, this has like really interesting score goals as well. Especially like there's like a lot of optimizations that were done for the score goals here. A lot of like very like you know, just stripping down the score goals and making them way simpler. A lot of that is due to Schnaz as well, Joe, stuff like that. But yeah, nothing much to say about London. The movement goals, not that good. And the ones we do in any percent anyway, like buses and RTAs, like not fun. Like you just do the buses, try not to lose too much time right here on the Death Warp. Like there, I did it pretty slowly. And then there's Ghetto
Almost got
Tag.
in my PB.
And Ghetto Tag, the only hard thing about Ghetto Tag is like if you're nervous, like your balance might be a bit cooked. But yeah, other than that, it's a pretty straightforward level. I think a lot of the difficulty in this level is like trying to figure out where you're losing time, really, once you start getting optimized. Yeah, other than that, it's pretty straightforward level. I think a lot of the
Looking over to Finn right now, he is actually neck and neck with TH, essentially. He's just a
Nice.
goal behind. He's also on PB pace.
Wow.
Finn right now, he is actually neck and neck with TH, essentially. I'm gonna go ahead and get him in here for the stream.
Yeah, you should swap them out with me.
Do you want that? I can do that. It's up
My
to you.
head's too big.
Unfortunately, it might be taking me a moment because switching out all this stuff is a little slow, but
Oh,
it is what it
no.
is. Unfortunately, it might be taking me a moment because switching out all this stuff is a little slow, but it is what it is. So, Feed the Hippos is probably the best IL in the entire game, by the way. I just want to point out.
I don't even want to mention Feed the Hippos.
It is the most optimized IL in history.
I hate that you mentioned it, dude.
What do you mean?
It shouldn't exist.
It shouldn't. What do you mean it shouldn't exist?
It's not real. I'm all for Hippos erasure.
But why though?
Because it's
I
terrible.
almost messed it up.
Wow.
Yeah, I said it.
Can't believe you've done this.
What the?
It's funny how that one gets the treatment, and
Bad skate for Zoo. That's for
like
sure.
some other goals do not at all. It's kind of weird.
Well, it's just because the developers were like, they forgot that they put a 5-second timer on a goal that was timed. That takes you longer. It's like literally impossible to do. Anything faster than. It's like literally impossible to do before the timer runs out. So what happens is, it takes the time. It takes the in-game timer, but it's like the in-game timer expires before you're able to do the goal, essentially. So it's always going to be the same thing, like whatever 5 seconds, 0.2, or whatever. Yeah. Another run killer is Zoo Skate, because of the the warp for this is terrible. Like if you fall into the water, like you get sent in a terrible spot. So it's just bad time all around. But Zoo does have Monkey. Monkey's good.
Switching out Finn on top of Kami right now, so we can get him check how he's doing, because
He's flying.
he is right next to TH. It is
Oh, yeah.
gonna probably come down the wire between those two. Like they are schmoving. He is right next to TH. It is gonna probably come down the wire between those two.
Damn, I'm kind of dreading Chicago 900K. It's a hard goal, man. I haven't, especially when you are not ready for it.
Bob's combo.
Oh god.
Especially as Chicago is just evil by itself. It's one of the more difficult levels for sure.
Yeah, it's called mafiosos. Mafiosos can be pretty tricky. Yeah, it's called mafiosos. Mafiosos can be pretty tricky.
You switch over to Finn so you can see how he's doing. He's pretty much just one goal behind right now. He's just behind on Bob's combos right now. So it's going to probably come down between those two unless Chicago decides to throw a wrench into things.
Yeah, anything can happen in Chicago for sure.
It's so safe that I'm not getting not enough points.
That's also the final level, realistically. So we're
Yeah.
already close to the end of this race.
All right, here we go. We get a sub 37.
Ah, shit.
So the big thing about Chicago as well, you can technically beat the game by not unlocking Chicago,
Should just
and you can
restart
just
it
do all the other goals, but there's a lot of really slow goals. So you have to spend a bunch of your cash that you get throughout the game just to unlock it. You can either do that on Carnival, and Carnival I guess also has a route, but like, who wants to play Carnival?
Yeah, Carnival is a lot of cycle-based goals, unfortunately.
I didn't think I was gonna PB anyway.
That can
but I'm
either
surprised that the
mess up
PB
other
dream was
goals
a lot
or
easier.
mess up the goal you're doing that requires a cycle. So it's like, it's never going to be good
So much
for any
nicer.
percent, of course. Like pretty much ever.
Finish it.
Peach is just extending his lead right now.
Good.
It's a good little race. I like it. It's fun, especially since it brought everyone back. There's a lot of people who just came in here who just haven't played in a little bit either.
Yeah, no, it's good. I appreciate that everybody decided to play. Actually, I was afraid that
Be like 3 people.
yeah, or less.
Average for this level.
I mean, that's happened before.
Yeah.
I was kind of worried about that too, especially since I didn't do like a poll to see who will all be joining. I was just kind of like, we'll just wing
Yeah,
it.
that's
We'll figure it out.
900 the, rocket ride.
Oh, wait, I'm on stream now. Wait, this is the wrong way.
Here, Mafiosos. This one is weird. You're flying around, alright, and you have to hit like on top of them to hit the hitbox, and you do a flip trick in order to do it. And it plants a bug. Sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes you have to slow down a lot. Realistically, you should be able to just like fly over them and just do it. And sometimes, like you saw right there, TH is a little offset as well. So it's kind of like, even if you play this game a lot, this is one of the goals that will definitely screw you up, and slow you down immensely because just how wonky it is. Per usual, bad hitboxes, Tony Hawk game, har.
Yeah. I got nothing more to say about that. And yeah.
I think we didn't mention before. So, 80% is also constituted just by completing the final goal of that character. Casses, which is what everyone plays as, have like the quickest per goal to complete.
Yeah, one of the quickest for sure. I mean, Tony's like
What
is
is
faster
happening?
now
What? I was
because of
barely in a fight.
the weird like trick dupe you can do, where you can get like the same trick, and also you can like do a revert store thing, like a la floats that will. So it's pretty good. The issue is you have to like the route for it would be just really awkward, like going to college and stuff and skating all the way over there. So yeah, like the goal itself,
Oh, yeah,
maybe
it's over there, yeah.
maybe not the quickest anymore as far as like pure speed, but
Getting to it because we just
yeah, like in general.
You just launch the goal once it tells you to, and it takes you straight to shipyard. And it's like, here's your goal, do it.
Exactly. And you're like already there, like primed and ready. So there's a few reasons why Castle is, for now anyway, it's still the best one. Might change, I don't know.
Maybe it'll come to the day where Tony finally takes over as the skater in his own game.
Yeah.
I'm sure if I can death warp here. I don't know if I can. Hopefully death warp here. Shit.
There are a bunch of...
So I haven't mentioned it, this goal right here with the running into the I forgot what they're ball players. There we go.
B-ballers.
The B-ballers. This one is weird. If you can hit them at the same time, and it would only count as one. And it's, again, the game's weird. I don't know why it does it. It might be just be based on like frame rate or something. But you can hit into one of them or both of them, it counts as one. But if realistically, if you hit both, you should get 2. But it's very easy to mess that up. I'm gonna have to do like an extra like cycle by, you know, lip trick and reverting down and continuing the combo. And your manual stat isn't the greatest in this game, so it's very easy to get screwed up by that and lose your combo. And as long as you complete all 10, you can fall out of bounds, and which you see there with Saul, you can fall out of bounds into the water and it'll still count. All right, teachers coming up on time already.
Oh my god, I got first try. Holy crap.
He will
He was
miss
gonna win.
the sub 37, unfortunately, but he's still gonna get a really good time.
Easiest level. Easiest mission. I did first try.
As long as he gets this, at least. Let's see what strike he goes for. The turnaround here it's forgiving for the most part. He's probably just gonna go for the default, but you can also like wall ride up into it, up into the helicopter, and that's a 3709 for TH.
Nice. The Phillies are gonna win today. Confirmed. It's destiny. TH1. The Phillies are gonna win.
Hard to hit done.
I'm expecting nothing less.
Oh shit, GG. TH is done.
Let's go Phillies.
Then it's coming up on the final goal of Chicago, so he's not too far behind.
Nice.
I'm going in.
Alright, and there he goes, going to the final level. He is still on. He's on PB pace by a good bit. It looks like. I think that's his PB. I'm not sure if that's his fake PB or not.
No, I think he has. I thought he had a.
Probably a better time than that.
I thought he had a. I thought he had a sub 38 for sure.
Well, that's my sub 38 as well. Well, I know his timer started late. No, it won't be a sub 38. I don't know either. I just work here, dude.
And
Yeah.
GG.
38-19 by Finn.
What the fuck? That's good.
I have to look it up now because I'm not sure.
Not bad. Not bad. A fucking massive goal.
Pro Skater 4, he had a 37-11. So
There
it
you
was
go,
not a
not
PB.
even
There we
close.
go.
That was
Not even
crazy.
close, Finn. How dare you?
Yeah, what the heck, man. Saul's coming up on his
Damn,
final
I gotta
goal.
keep running this game now. Fuck. Alright.
And B is right behind him.
I just want to watch the stream of the rest of it. I'm gonna mute myself.
Are you gonna go for the fan? Are you gonna you doing this for the fans? Gonna do the wall ride?
No.
Damn. That's like that's the swag way of doing it.
No,
but
it's fine. I don't need
Alas,
swag. Let's go
doesn't he say.
Phillies.
39:05 by Saul. That's the swag way of doing it.
No, it's fine. Nice, dude. 39 minutes. I'm flying. That was fun. Nice, dude. 39 minutes. I'm flying.
And oh no, she went for the wall ride. She's trying to swing back around. Can she do it? Can she? No.
I knew B would go for it.
B's going for the wall ride.
She's a baller that way, man.
Yeah, and she's like the only one.
She's the only one crazy enough. Oh no, you also have to hit that. So
Yeah, and she's like the only one.
she might still go for it. We'll see. You also have to hit that. So nah, she just goes for the safe strat. There's a 39.56. Still sub 40. Nah, she just goes for the safe strat. Like how it says that she DNF'd.
Who?
B. It said that B DNF'd.
Oh, well, that.
I don't know why it said that.
That
I don't
is
know if I
very.
can- I wonder if I can
reliable.
override that.
Yeah, have fun watching bail videos.
I don't know why I said that. I wonder if I can override that.
Yeah, have fun watching bail videos.
So we can switch out some of these
Yeah,
players.
Switch out these nerds that have already finished the game.
You guys might see some ads because ads are great on Twitch, and I love it a lot. No, we're doing the ad term Jarl. Okay, so Jarl is up now on stream. He is currently in.
Hey, Scope. You did it!
And we also have.
This monkey.
Definitely. Oh my god. That looks
Your stuff.
like
Thanks a lot.
we're about to hold.
That's extremely loud as well. Fix that. So, what do you think of the race? Do you enjoy it?
I had fun. You know, even though I didn't have a frame limiter on, I think it was good. It's what I deserved for not realizing. I think everybody played well. I knew TH was gonna win. The game is good still, even after all these years. It still holds up. You know, I don't know. Like, I think if you're not into Tony Hawk 4, if you're like, oh man, 30 to 40-minute run, it's kind of long. Like, I would say just play the ILs. Like, trust me, the ILs are good. There's a lot of there's ILs that will be for you. Not every IL is gonna be for you, but it's good, And like the game is fast. Even though PC has like hyper speed, even on PS2 the game's fast. It's the fastest one out of all of them, and it makes you feel good. When you're comboing at max speed, when you're doing all the tricks. It's also the most stylish in my opinion. All the tricks just look so good in this game. Like the grinds look so good in this game. Um, yeah, like doing 540 shove it's in this game is like the best. So I would say if you haven't played this game or if you haven't touched it in a while, I would go back to it and just play it. It's a good time.
It is a fan favorite for a reason. That's all I will say about it. We have 3 more players up on the stream right now. We have Peaceful Girl up on the top left, ZK on the top right, and we have Kami on the bottom right. Kami is coming up, and I keep messing up his like name thing on the stream because his name is really long. He's like the longest name in the community.
Peaceful Jarl 379.
That one's also really long.
Wait, whose name were we talking about?
Oh, I was talking about Kami because it's Crystal.
Crystal
_
Kamikaze.
Crystal Kamikaze.
Yeah, everyone calls him Kami though.
I still messed it up. It's ridiculous. All right, there we go.
Yeah, where's Cooper?
Coop. I thought I hit the button to switch him over, but I guess I didn't. Let's do that real quick as well. Thank you for mentioning that.
Could you forget about Coop, dude?
I didn't. I'm sorry.
How could you, Packle? The American Wasteland hero that we don't deserve, but we do have.
Also, there's an advertisement, so you guys have to wait a moment.
Hell yeah, dude. They're great.
Kami got a 4440.
I don't even know Kami has a RTA run on the board.
Oh, you forgot to hit on the site. Okay, rip.
That's a PB for Kami by default.
Well, we're gonna show Coop's advertisement on the bottom left-hand corner, even though he's already won, or he's already got it. GG's. I'm gonna restream his stream. He's streaming the stream right now, so I'm gonna restream his stream.
It's a Coopception.
And get the Coopception in here. Hold on.
I can't believe you missed Coop's finish, Packle.
I'm sorry. Okay,
Everyone point
the
and
worst.
laugh. Everyone point and laugh.
There we go. I'll make it up by just doing this. There we go. And transition. There we go. Much better.
Nice.
ZK is coming up on the end of his run. Jarl is still trucking along, going through Chicago. With some pizzas.
Pizzas is funny because if you bail, you fail the goal like automatically. And so this one, like it's also like a nerve wracker. When you're on hot boy pace or hot girl pace, you're just like, man, I hope I don't bail. And then sometimes you just do because sometimes you just bail in these games. It just happens.
Sometimes you just want to prop a little bit too. You just don't pay attention.
Yeah, sometimes you're just like, I'm just gonna do a trick here because like my hands feel like doing something. Like it's not even like an ego thing. A lot of times, like sometimes your hands are just used to hitting buttons, right? Like, and you just like want to do a kickflip or you want to do like a 360 flip or something. It's
or
like,
if you're crazy and you have impossible and you bail because you have impossible.
You do a flat ground double impossible or something.
Don't do that.
It happens. And And or like the train, like if you get a bad cycle, like if you have like if your 900K is too slow or something, then the train will be in the way and the train will bail you as well. So I mean, there's a few reasons to bail on pizzas. You know, it's not a hard goal, but like you can bail it. You know, it's not you know, you're not no one's immune to bailing on pizzas. I'm trying to say it happens.
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah,
Yeah, ZK got a
nice.
good PB. Nice, dude.
Heck yeah, dude. It's very, very
Fat
nice.
1 minute 17 seconds with sub 46. It looks like nice. GG's on that.
Oh,
One day
dude,
I'll come back to this game and
we
get
got
a
a
better
rat
time.
race from Kami, and no one noticed. Heck yeah, dude. That
Is Hunter
bastard
still
rat.
happening? Unfortunately, no.
Unless Ace wants to hop in real quick
Yeah, and
and
I
give us
doubt
a little
that.
showcase.
Yeah,
Ace?
there's a Smash tournament going on this weekend, so
Oh, yeah,
definitely
which
not.
one? Is it a major?
No, it's Ludwig's Invitational.
Oh, okay, that's cute. I like Ludwig. Cameo on
Sponsored by Mr.
Hundo.
Beast.
Yo, B, you down? Hello?
Oh, okay. Ooh, it'd be pretty much just you, but you can just hang out.
It would be
do
you.
Hundo. You'd be racing against yourself, so we just.
Yeah, not really. I knew it. You didn't even want to commentate. It would take
It's
5
like
hours.
5 hours.
Not wrong, dude. Like
Unfortunately.
unrusted Tony Hawk 4 gameplay is like it's tough, dude. You just forget how the game feels. Like a lot of like even steering in this game is like heavier than like it doesn't matter like stats irregardless. Like steering in this game just feels different. It's just more you're just more weighted down. A lot of things too. Like you don't use. I've been playing with like full spin stat on Tony Hawk 3 because that's just what the stats are. And to no spin stat in this game, it's like dang, dude, I forgot. If I run RTA in this game again, I think I'm gonna do like full spin, like Bixer mode, and just not use air. I was just thinking about that. Bixer might have been right the whole time. I don't know. Oh, there you go, dude.
Oh,
Kami was playing full spin the whole time. Kami knows.
hey, if Kami's doing something, you should pay attention.
It's true. It's true. We love a good Kami.
Can you get some toucans in chat? Even though I don't have the emote in here.
Yes, just spam the word toucan, please.
Yeah, spam toucan. Thank you. There we go. Get some toucans. So we didn't mention on this one that Jarl's going through. This goal, you don't have to be up on the ledge. At the start, as soon as you get grinding onto the ledge itself, you can drop down, and it allows you to go outside the bounds. Because usually if you jumped out, it would just end you. But if you just do that like you did, and I think it's a very tight window for the trigger. You can't just, you had to do it like almost immediately, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, there's like a
you
little
can just,
place on the ledge.
yeah, and then from that you can just go on over to this goal, which is annoying.
Yeah, this goal, it's another one of those where you can do an accidental like special input on like Japan Pop Shove It or you know the other Madonna Berry Hill Flip. Like you can like depending on your binds too, it's you're at risk of inputting another trick there, and it'll just ruin you'll have to do another round of the challenge, and it'll lose a bunch of time. So it's happened to
This
me on like world record pace. It's happened to Schnaz, and it's happened. I don't know if it's happened to Joe. Joe's too good for that. But
I think it's happened to most people.
yeah.
This combo, the O here is the dumbest placement ever. It is so dumb. It's so difficult to hit.
Yeah, you
It,
just have to like it's like most things, it's a timing thing. You just have to know when to hop off the ledge here.
yeah, it's very easy to undershoot it, and then you're just kind of stuck because if you're stuck in a manual and you have no movement, you're kind of boned. Because I don't think it's spacewalk in this game either, right?
No spacewalk, just late
So yeah,
manuals.
you are boned. So if you overshoot it, you miss the O. So it's very easy to mess up. Or shout outs to good old Kane for getting the 420 on this goal the other day.
Oh yeah, dude, unbeatable, maxed.
Oh, what? This game's rigged.
He hit the rail.
I guess just barely enough of it.
Yeah.
This game's great.
Yeah, this game has a lot of quirks that you kind of forget about.
Missed a
And
goal somewhere.
oh boy, which one did we miss?
Oh, did you not do? Oh, you didn't do the second mafioso one or the
Damn.
grinding one. That's
Oh
I don't
yeah,
know why
yeah,
I forgot about that one. It's so forgettable.
yeah. It's
You're supposed to put set a custom restart after the combo goal for this
pretty much
very reason.
anything on the second half of Chicago is like the most nerve-wracking goal if you're on pace.
There we go. THPS4, I'm quirky. We're talking about the combo letters, the harder combo letters in the second half of Chicago, Joe. Like the O is very hard to get, or it can be very hard to get.
Oh no, he's talking
Is
about
he?
the bridge challenge. I was saying, Joe, that getting a accidental special input on like world record pace.
Is
And
he
I was
doing
saying
what
it's happened to
he's
me
doing?
anytime Shenaz, and it's probably hasn't happened to you.
It's you're all doing what I think he's doing it for the fans, man. His pro
Chocolate
goal
cotton
is
candy.
bam. Truly, Jarl is a man of the people. This goal is stupid. I don't know what to say about this one. There's some like weird strats you can do for this. Especially like I think he's trying to go for a right. You know, he just doesn't normal. You can kind of avoid the barriers and just jump on the right side there. No, but he's doing decent so far. Nice jump out. As his time's coming up now. That was only had to do 3 times.
I respect it.
I respect the swag. He went for the dumbest strat or dumbest goal of them all.
Yeah. Probably one
Oh
of the
no,
most impractical goals you can do. There's a couple other ones though that are pretty impractical, like Costin's
that
goal.
didn't count.
Nice. There you go.
It was like 54 even. I hate myself. Nah, dude, you did it for the people. It was good.
Yeah, it was
GG's.
fine, man. It's good
Well,
fun.
that's it. I think that's all the runners who completed the run. Making sure. Yeah, that's everybody.
Awesome.
GG's to everyone who came out and played. It was fun. Thank you all for coming on. I'm gonna hate myself later when my medicine wears off and I realize my voice is destroyed.
Nah, you sound great, Paco. Don't worry about it, man.
For now. But that's kind of unfortunately it. Thank you all very much for coming out and watching. This is fun for sure. This is probably the last event for the year. Unless something else comes up like a community race, which we'll see. But stick around. We have some things coming up next year, especially a relay race at some point.
Oh
Um,
yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah. So for those who are wanting to participate in that, expect some details on that at the beginning of the year. We're just gonna let things rest for a little bit. Also, shout outs to Big Law for getting Tony Hawk's Pro Skater HD into AGDQ.
And more
Let's go.
importantly, Nace as a backup for Tony Hawk 4.
That's more important. So if someone could just leave, like there's a couple Pokemon runs in there that are super long, just leave. Get some Tony in there.
Yeah,
Get
yeah.
Tony
If
block.
any of you freaking dweeb lords submitted Pokemon, just get it out of there. I'm just
Nah,
kidding, all right? It's a joke. All right? I'm joking.
I think.
I'm
No,
happy.
I'm being serious.
I'm happy. All right?
But nah, it's fine. We'll get a Tony block again soon.
No, it's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. All right. For legal reasons, Saul is all right. Do we have anyone we can raid? Let's see. We can probably just raid Coop since he's continuing to play Underground 1.
Yeah, I thought about streaming. I don't know what I would stream, so I'm good.
All right. We are going to go raid Coop. I actually do not have raid powers on this channel, and I am not logged in. So